Welcome back to another Leverloo video. In today's video, I will be tasting strange Polish snacks that I found at my local grocery store for your amusement. We have all sorts of crazy goodies here. We have some sort of like borscht ramen. We have some sort of milk thing. We have a bunch of strange wafer candy bar things. We have a chocolate truffle. We have these very ominous looking canned, what I'm assuming is like pickled fish or something like that. And then I have this tasty looking beverage that has this very iconic bear on the front. If you are Polish and you eat these on a daily basis, I will either feel sorry for you or be jealous of you at the end of this video. Up first, I'm going to grab this, the Prince Polo XXL Classic. It looks like it might just be a candy bar, so I'm gonna start with that and hope it's not too crazy. The ingredients are all in German and Polish, so that is useless to me. So let's just break right into it. Okay, right off the bat, this is looking similar to like a Nutter Buddy, I think they're called, or something like that. Yeah, okay, so it's chocolate and like wafery on the inside. Let's crack them open. Okay, yeah, just like chocolate wafers. Do a little, you can see, wafery, chocolatey. Looks like it'll be pretty standard, pretty good. Let's give them a try. This is the Prince Polo XXL. Okay. Yeah, you kind of taste what you see. You don't get anything crazy. It's like a darker chocolate, and then it's wafery on the inside. Okay. Yeah, that's really not bad. It's not immensely interesting or flavorful, but it's fine. I'd give that like a 5 out of 5. I feel like that's very standard. All right, let's go right into the next wafer candy bar thing. Here we have a Pawlik. I don't know what sound an L with a dash through it makes. Pawlik toffee. I like toffee, I like caramel. This kind of looks like a caramel toffee hybrid thing going on. Whoa, he is falling apart. Okay, yeah, so this looks like a squared off version of a Rolo, if you are familiar with Rolos. Whoa, what? Contains 2.3% alcohol. Okay, so this is an alcoholic Rolo. Pawlik, trying to slip one over on me here. Oh, okay, there's some English on this. Milk chocolate bar with toffee flavor filling containing alcohol. Okay, so if you want caramel and alcohol and chocolate, I've had alcoholic chocolates before. This is probably the best alcoholic chocolate I've had. And I think that's because it's not like fruity flavor. It just kind of tastes like the chocolate was soaked in like schnapps overnight or something. It's not very overwhelming. That's pretty good. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I'm not super into chocolate, but this is pretty good, especially considering it has alcohol in it, and most chocolate with alcohol in it is disgusting. Yeah, I'd rate this like a 7 out of 10. Surprisingly good. Do I do another bar or do I open up one of the strange fish? I think we're gonna do another bar. Let's do this. Princessa Intense White Coconut. I'm a big fan of white chocolate and coconut, so I feel like this is gonna be right up my alley. Let me make sure it doesn't have like alcohol or anything in it. It's gonna catch me off guard. Kokosnussgeschmack. Okay, let's, oh, this is made by Nestle. Okay, so this can't be too crazy, right? I mean, Nestle's a pretty well-known brand. Oh, okay, it's in pieces. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I don't think so, but. Okay, yeah, so it's like a little rice crackle things on the top. kind of similar to the first wafer thing, but I feel like I'm gonna like this a bit better. Let's try them out. Very coconutty. Yeah, I mean, it's wafers dipped in white chocolate with some coconut flakes on it. I mean, it's good, but if you've had this flavor combination before, you know exactly what you're getting, which isn't a bad thing. I'd rate this like a 6 out of 10. The chocolate is honestly a little better just because it was like surprising, the chocolate with the alcohol. This is okay though, this isn't bad. I would not be sad to finish one of these. The last little bar we have is the Amki Sesame Snaps Classic flavor. So this appears to be maybe like a little protein pick-me-up you have throughout the day. Gluten-free, source of fiber, and vegan. No alcohol in this, just a little snack. You just want a little something. Okay, it's 4 little snacks on top of each other. So this is almost like a Nature's Valley bar or something. Come in like these thin little sheets, very interesting. It just kind of tastes like bird food, if that makes sense. It's fine. They coated it in like this syrup, I'm assuming to give it any semblance of flavor, but the syrup is very sticky and kind of leaves a strange texture on your lips and teeth that I'm not a big fan of. The flavor itself is fine. It doesn't have much of a flavor. It's just sesame seeds. That's okay. It's both boring and underwhelming and has weird stickiness to it. That's gonna get like a 4 out of 10 for me. Would not recommend. After all of those little wafers, I'm getting kind of parched. So I'm going to open up my Kubus Bezbakaku Kukru 100%, in case you were curious. I'm gonna shake this up. Yeah, there's like some stuff down at the bottom, so. I don't know what this is at all. I think, oh, that looks like a carrot. This might be carrot juice, but then that's a raspberry, so it might be like raspberry carrot juice. If you're Polish, let me know how popular this is in Poland. It looks good. We'll see if it tastes good. This might actually just be carrot raspberry, which is a flavor combination I've never had before, so. It's pretty thick. It's like a not quite smoothie consistency, but it is pretty thick. Yeah, I think this is carrot raspberry. It's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what the context is in which you would eat one of these because it's too thick to like chug after a sports game. But maybe this is their version of like a V8, and it's pretty good, honestly. I would recommend this. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't mix it with anything. I wouldn't put alcohol, even ice in this. I think it's good at room temperature like it is right now. Yeah, that's okay. I'd give that like a 6 out of 10. I think that, oh, it even says right here. There's a symbol with ice cubes crossed out. It says Bets do Katru. I'm assuming that means don't refrigerate or don't add ice or something like that. But yeah, yeah, I'd give that like a 6.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. All right, now I kind of want to eat these truffles because they look pretty good, but I don't want to finish off with the weird canned fish things, so I'm gonna go ahead and break into those now. I'm gonna go with this circle one first because it's in my hand. This is Premium Agrico Pastet Formovi Droblovo Voprovi. We'll see how this goes. Oh wow, okay. Doesn't that just look delicious? Wow, okay. Okay, it just kind of smells like hot dogs, honestly. As someone who's eaten a lot of Vienna sausages and hot dogs and other strange meats in my life, this does not scare me too much, honestly. All right, without further ado, let's give this guy a try. Oh, it's a paste. I thought it would be like thick. No, it's a paste. The fork kind of just glides to the bottom because there's no there's no texture here other than, yeah, paste. It's like sand, kind of like sticky sand. I'll do 2 bites. Okay, the taste is not bad, but this texture is revolting. I think maybe you're supposed to spread this on a sandwich. For that purpose, it might be okay. But just eating it out of the can, ooh, no, that is a 2 out of 10 for me. That is not good, not good at all. All right, let's jump right into the second strange canned meat. All right, the second strange meat is also by Agrico, so same brand. This is Szynka Polska. I hope this isn't just the exact same thing in a different packaging, but we shall see. Szynka Polska. Okay, this has more Vaseline texture to it. A lot more like jellied fats. How's the texture? Okay, it's a little thicker than the other one. It doesn't have quite as much like sandiness to it. A lot of just gelatin though. All right. It smells a little more familiar as well. Not quite as scary. This one might just be the other one, but a little better. Let's try them out. Oh yeah, much better. This one's basically Spam. This seems like the Polish version of Spam. It's kind of, it's a little softer, not quite as firm a consistency as Spam, but the taste is basically Spam, yeah. Okay. If you're Polish or live in Eastern Europe and you want to try Spam, I don't know how far Spam has traveled. Just buy this, it's basically the same thing. You could probably use this in any recipe that requires Spam. Like fry this up, put it on some toast, some hot sauce, and some sunny side up eggs. Yeah, this ain't bad at all. If I was living in a bunker and this was part of my daily ration, I wouldn't be sad. Yeah, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10. This is fine. All right, remaining we have dark chocolate truffles, some sort of milk truffle thing, and the borscht ramen equivalent. We will save that for last because I have to go make it downstairs. But let's break into these chocolates. This is by Wawel Truffle Z. Is Z a word in Polish? Just the letter Z? All right, fair enough. Oh, are these alcoholic? I smell, these might also be alcoholic. I don't see that anywhere, but I smell like rum, or maybe I'm just getting like the chocolate flavors of a dark rum. Okay, these are pretty thick. I'm feeling it now, they're pretty firm as well. Truffle Z Wafelu. All right. Chocolate truffles going in. Yeah, this just reminds me of like a big, thick chocolate you'd get from like a Christmas assorted candies box. Oh. Oh, this is very strange. The exterior is pretty firm, but the interior is very soft. Looks kind of like gingerbread. Very heavily spiced. Not in like a hot way, but in just a well-spiced way. Almost like cloves and stuff. Wow, yeah, that is very, very flavorful. I would not eat more than a few of these. I don't know if this is a Christmas candy, but it tastes kind of festive. It's very deep, a lot of heavy spices. I would equate this is like the chocolate version of a gingerbread, kind of. It's very interesting. Yeah, pretty good. The depth of flavor is a little overwhelming, but yeah, you could give this to someone and they'd think it's a very premium chocolate. There's a lot going on there. I'd rate that like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not my cup of tea because it's chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but it is pretty good and very interesting. All right, next we have the item that caused this entire video to happen. I was walking down the aisle and this packaging caught my eye and I just knew I had to buy it. This little cow is saying something to me in Polish. Oh, it's made by the same company that made those chocolate truffles that I just tried. I feel like this will be pretty good. I'm assuming it's just like milk. I don't know if that means milk, maybe milk chocolate or something, but either way, I have high hopes for this one. The packaging is very cute. Little Holstein cow pattern. It reminds me kind of those, what are they called? Werther's Originals, just like milk caramel, old people candies. But I like those, so yeah, let's give them a try. Okay, it has a little W, wait, that's probably an M, isn't it? Okay, it has a little M on it. It's somewhat sticky. It's kind of like a firm caramel. The texture is sandy, granulated. It's not at all smooth like I thought it would be. I kind of expect this to be a hard candy or a smooth candy, but it's neither. It's kind of like very compressed brown sugar that molasses and honey have been soaking in. That's how I would describe this. Yeah, honey, molasses, brown sugar, a bit of caramel as well. But, yeah, that's interesting. It's not as good as I thought it would be. I'll go ahead and say that. I had high hopes for it. But overall, not bad. I'd rate that like a 5 out of 10. It's okay, it's fine. But I would not recommend this. If you're deciding between this and the chocolate truffles, I would get the chocolate truffles, honestly. The texture is not super appealing and it leaves little granulated sugar bits all over your mouth. But yeah, overall, not bad. Last but not least, we have this monstrosity. That is a beet, and this is what looks like beet ramen. I'm going to make this and then eat it for you. I will be right back. Borscht ramen is complete. It was a little red powder I poured over some somewhat thick ramen noodles. It looks like brains. I'm gonna be honest with you, it really just looks like brains. And it smells like vegetable stock and a couple other strange flavors I'm not familiar with. So I guess we'll just dig in. We'll give it 2 tastes. Okay, it's not bad, but I gotta ask, like, why does this exist, you know? This would be better if you just had the borscht or beetroot soup, whatever you want by itself, and then had a side of like noodles, and maybe you could pour them over. But combined, it's just kind of strange. And it might be because I associate these types of noodles with more Asian flavors. But this is just kind of strange. It's not bad. I think the worst part about it is the broth has a certain sweetness to it, which I don't know if that's added or that's just what you get with these ingredients, but it's very sweet. I will not be finishing this bowl. I'd rate this like a 5 out of 10 as well. It's very fine. That concludes our Polish taste test, our little flavorful trip to the East, if you will. I don't know about you, but I had a great time. Comment below any other Polish snacks you'd like me to try, or really any other cultures or nation snacks I can try to get my grubby little hands on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Leverloo video.